Good morning, y'all. I am in my office in the dark because we have a very early morning ahead of us and it is raining. So all of the animals have been fed. We've got to hook the trailer up because we got a long drive ahead of us. And you know, if we hook the trailer up, you know what that means. So we're gonna finish getting ready and get the trailer PMCS so we can hit the road. So let's get this morning started. Take your raincoats with us.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get your poop shoots.
Yeah, my poop boots.
Hopefully it stops raining.
Eventually it will.
See, the chickens don't cross the road. They just stand in the middle of it. Alrighty, so we stopped to use the restroom. So I figured I'd introduce you guys to Bee. She is going to be our newest milk cow. She is grass-fed only, which is what we prefer. She's a little stressed out right now. The roads are a little bit winding, so she's kind of just on the defensive, but she is a sweetheart. Hi, sweetie. Alrighty, we are home with Miss B. She's laying down because the roads are kind of windy, and she's probably like, what the heck is going on? But she will be the newest milk cow to join the herd. We'll get her out of here and get her situated. We'll talk a little bit about her. Oh, there's grass. Look at all this grass. I got for you. Alright, so this is Miss B. We had to put a little bit of silver spray on her tail because she had a few scrapes. But she is an A2A2 Jersey Swiss cross. She comes from the same farm that Red, Susan, and Debbie come from. Took me a minute to remember all their names. So she is strictly a grass-fed cow. She is 3 years old and she is bred for an April calf. Now of course we'll have the vet come out when she comes to do AI. I'll have her go ahead and preg check her, but we're going to introduce her to the herd. They're all the way back against the wood line hanging out in the shade, so
Should I let her go?
yeah, you can just leave her halter on her and let her go. Sassy's already out there kind of like checking things out, like, who is this? Because you know Sassy's the queen, but now we have Miss B, who will probably be the queen. It's like, look at all this space. So I really had no intentions in getting another Jersey. I really didn't. But when Deb lost her calf, that kind of put a monkey wrench in my plans for the herd next year. So we decided to go ahead and add just one more to the herd. That way, you know, we could even it out with an even 6 Because, you know, odd numbers are bad. You need to have an even number of cows. At least that's how I'm justifying it. You're not talking. You don't agree with me? But yes, so that's why I ended up adding one more girl to the herd. She will be our last one to be added to the herd. Susan is our next girl that is due to calf. She is due in December, but she is bred to an Angus. So her calf won't be a replacement calf. Her calf will probably be a beef calf that we grow out for next year. Chucky will be our early next year butcher, so her calf will be the following year butcher. And then Sassy is due in January. She is due with a Jersey, so if that's a heifer, we'll keep that one. And then we'll have red AI'd with sexed AI. So I do have a whole plan, I swear. It makes sense in my head. But I'll bring you guys back later when it's time to start milking to see how she does. She is milk stand trained. When we went there to pick her up today, she was already on the milk stand, so we actually were there while she was getting milked. So we know she's really good at milking. The farm that we got her from, they do an amazing job at raising their cattle, so I have no doubts that once we get her in the stand, she'll be great. It's just new things, new situation. Cows are very leery of changes, so we may have to pull her into the chute to get her milked. But once we get her in there, I don't think there will be much of a problem. But we'll find out later. One thing about getting a new cow is it's a poopy job. Ugh. Alright, it's probably really hard to see because they are literally on the other side of the property. But all the girls have kind of introduced themselves and they'll show her around, and she's trained to hot wire already, so I'm not really concerned about her trying to bust out. The back fence line against the property is 4-strand with hot wire, so she's not going to bust out. I'm not even concerned about that. But the rest of the girls will kind of show her the ropes on where the water is and where all the good snacks are, and I think she'll fit in nicely. I mentioned in a previous video that when you own dairy cows and dairy goats, you do a lot of dishes. I forgot to mention you also do a lot of laundry. So my big thing on the homestead is I try to be as much prepared as I can for different things. And I've mentioned that I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Oh, hi Biscuits. Did a grasshopper scare you? Very ferocious cat. So when we were picking up bee, I was talking to our friends that own the dairy. They own a lot more cows than us. They mentioned to give her calcium for the blood that's in her milk. So that is what we're going to do today. I have oral CMPK, so we're going to give her some of this and see if that helps clear it up a little bit quicker. Because as of right now, we are about a week fresh and she's still got blood in her milk. So we'll give this a shot and see how it goes. What are you doing, Biscuits? Are you a ferocious kitty cat? Alright, so let's get ready to milk. Something tells me we may need a bigger wagon. Got 3 milk tanks, 2, 4, 6, 7 feed buckets, plus the milker. No? She's at max capacity.
It'll get better once
you don't have to separate milks.
yeah.
So everybody is ready to be milked. Hi Deb. Hi sweet girl. Even Z's over here. Susan could care less because she's been dried up. But we gotta go and get B because she's not sure what the new routine is. She kind of is figuring it out. but she's not quite there yet. What are you doing, Chuck? I don't have your dinner. Hi, Bee. You're not sure what's going on? It's a new routine. Now, she's not quite 100% halter broke. She'll lead somewhat, but she doesn't know me. She's new in a new area, so I may just have to stop recording so I can grab her to get her to the milk stand. Alright, that was fun. Now we gotta get her to the milk stand. Come on, girl.
I know you don't like it. It's all new. You hear something snapping.
She knows what the hot wire sounds like snapping. Gavin, drop it. Yeah, there you go. Come on.
Come on. Let's go. Closing it.
Good girl. Look at you. She's like, oh, snacks. Delicious.
There you go.
At least she's used to chickens.
What?
At least she's used to chickens.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Bee in the milk stand. She is milking. And no one got kicked. So that's a win.
What do you have about that?
You coming out?
Good girl.
Good girl. You just gotta learn. Oh, hold on, girl. I'll open it. I will open it. Just gotta. No, you're not going back in.
Come on.
Come on.
Gotta go that way.
No more snackies.
Let's go. Come on, sweetheart.
Come on. Okay, it's clear now. See? You're like, oh, it's gone. Okay. All right. Who's up? Sassafras? Red?
Who's going?
Come on. Let's go. You moody cow. Come on, Red. Let's go. Okay. Oh, no. You lost your chance, Red. Sassy's got to squeeze her way in. She's like, I'm not getting in without snacks. But in order... Alright, now pull her food because we got to give her her CMPK. And then we'll get her... No, I know you want your snack. You got to get...
Gotta get that.
Come on, Deb. Come on. I need you to open your... Alright, so she's still getting used to being milked, so we're going to put the cow can't kick on her. Which, if you're new to milking cows, or you have cows that are new to milking, this thing is amazing. Alright, so we gave her her calcium. I had to get in there close so you couldn't really see anything because I had to hold her head. I did get a face full of calcium, which was nice. But because she's still a little sensitive and sore, we are using the Cow Can't Kick Bar. If you've never seen one of these, they are so much better than that thing. And then we're also still putting the hobble on her. And I think she's ready to be milked because she is dripping. So we need to get on it. Tastes like milk. She's pretty dirty on those back ends. Which I guess doesn't really matter. So with the Cow Can't Kick Bar, she can step forward and she can move her legs back and forth, but she can't really lift them up to kick. And If you've ever been kicked by a cow, it doesn't feel good. Just ask Jesse. It happens to him all the time. But we are still milking her out separately. The pigs are getting all of her milk, so they are very happy. That's why we have so many tanks out here, because usually we fill 2 with our normal cows and Deb. And then with our new cow, we brought the extra tank out here, just in case. Now Bee's already wandered off into the pasture somewhere, but she didn't milk a whole lot tonight, which we expected. Express is moving, and then she was literally milked at like, I think we got there at about 10:30, and they milked her while we were there. So she got milked pretty late in the day, and we milked pretty early in the day. So I'm sure tomorrow we will get a lot more milk. Hi, Sassafras. All right, so we got just over 6 gallons tonight. We didn't get a whole lot from Bee, which was to be expected, like I had mentioned before. She was milked out not even 7 hours ago, so we didn't get a whole lot from her. Deb, on the other hand, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2.5 gallons from Deb this evening, which is a shame because I'm still going to feed this to the pigs. Yesterday's milk from Deb wasn't as bad, but you can still see a little line of blood. This was the previous day's milk. You can see the milk, the bloodline, and then the cream. So until I don't see this anymore, and then we wait an additional 48 hours, her milk will continue to go to pigs. All right, so it'll take a few days for Bee to really get used to us, to be comfortable around us and get used to our routine.
She's good. She didn't kick me.
Yeah, she didn't kick Jesse, so that's a win in his book. But as far as not having to chase her down to come milk, and then her actually letting down her milk for us, it'll take a few days, which I'm perfectly fine with. I understand that. So with that, we're going to end this video because even though it was nice and cool this morning when it was raining, it is 80 degrees at almost 6 o'clock at night, and it's very humid. So we're going to call this video an end so we can go in and eat dinner. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We put out new videos 3 times a week. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.